All right, y'all. So let's talk about this. So Adrien Broner lets his true colors show, and he steals money from his boy that calls himself Deen the Great. Not surprised. A whole lot of you said things like, Deen the Great and Adrien Broner doing a show together. Yo, that's so funny. Yo, maybe he can get his life together and turn his life around. That's wishful thinking. But I'm going to tell you the things that you guys are overlooking. See, this is what I said. When you reach a certain level of maturity, you see things other people don't see. It takes for things to happen for them to go, damn, I see your point now. It's not about me. It's about him. The things y'all find funny, let's be real. Goofy, silly, stupidity, complete ignorance. Y'all find it funny though. Adrien Broner, what I said about him, looking at him and Deen on this show, it's like somebody just said, you know what, let this nigga be who he is. That's the best version that we can get to entertain fans and make money off of them while they make money on their channel. Because that's who he is. And the problem with that is he's immature, he's ignorant as fuck, and he needs help. Help that he refused to go and get. So y'all saw what happened, right? Y'all saw the show. So he set up a move where him and Deen were supposed to get some money together. He takes his money and Deen's money and then pretend he don't know why Deen didn't get paid. So they're in the car, Deen kicks him out the car, they're arguing back and forth and all of this goofy nonsense. And yo, we finna do some from the camera, right? You guys don't get it. When a person like Adrien Broner is around you, you have to watch yourself. Because you'll end up hurting Adrien. Somebody will go take a baseball bat, whatever, and just wind up showing him like you play too much and you playing with the wrong people. It's like having a drug addict around you. If your drug addict uncle comes to you and says, hey nephew, let me hold about $20. You know it's always $20, right? Let me hold about $20. Cause you know what happened, man? They got paid, but I didn't get my check. You know what I'm saying? Cause yesterday, whatever. No, what you need $20 for? Well, now you know what? Cause I just wanted to go get something to eat, man. All right, so let's go get something to eat. Well, I got something to do first, and then okay, go do that, and then when you're ready to go get something to eat, we'll just go. Well, I don't want to bother you, nephew. You know, I just cause what? Listen, I know what you do, and I'm not giving you any amount of money because I'm not going to support your drug habit. Now, with family, I love you. If you're hungry, I'll get you something to eat. But I'm not going to support your drug habit. Now, that's what it is. Either you wait till you're ready to eat, and then we'll go get it. Or you just don't get it at all. Because I'm not giving you money. And if you're afraid to be like that with them, shame on you. Because you know what you're going to do? You're going to give them money. Then they're going to go get high with it. Going to go disappear 2-3 days or whatever. Or something. Or somebody going to tell you, I seen your uncle, man. He was high as hell, man. He's not talking to himself around the sidewalk or whatever the hell. And you going to run around, man, I gave this nigga $20, man. This motherfucker go get high with it. Man, this nigga. Hey, you know he's a drug addict. So you got to be smarter than him. You know what he's going to do. You know he's going to go smoke it up. Or put shit in his veins or whatever you know what he's going to do, or sniff it or whatever. You know it. So why are you giving him money? Stop giving him money. Simple. And y'all, and that's the thing. Y'all make it seem like people just get drunk or get high and then they just don't bother nobody. They go to themselves. Nah. They'll lie to you. They'll lie on you. They'll steal from you. They'll set you up. They'll do all types of stuff. Here's a man 36 years old hanging out with a damn 25-year-old. Why? They're doing goofy shit, dressing up the same. They was on the show with some guy. He like, yo, what's all this y'all wearing? They say, we're twins, man. You know, like goofy ass grown man. And this is entertaining to y'all. Because let's just be real. A whole lot of y'all haven't grown up yet. 36 years old. If he was 36 dating a 25-year-old, y'all be acting like, you know, Like he's molesting a child or something. Man, she only 25. Okay, so what the hell you want to hang out with a 25-year-old? You're not even an example to the 25-year-old. You're no more mature than this 25-year-old. Adrien Broner is nothing but a drunk, man. And who knows, he might be doing drugs too. This dude was sitting up there after he got out the car with Deen. He's sitting up there, he was so drunk that he's literally sitting there hunched over, and the damn stripper is holding him up, hugging him. I'm willing to bet you that motherfucker don't even remember what the hell happened. He wasn't even coherent. He was just sitting there. You know how they make them stupid ass faces when they get drunk or high? And he's sitting there, she holding him up. Y'all keep sitting up here acting like he's some big ass baby, like he needs y'all to, oh, Adrien. No, the dude needs help. And if he's not going to get help, they're going to find Adrien somewhere overdosed or just dead. Somebody done did something to him because he's a drunk. Alcoholism is just as bad as being a drug addict, man. And they all tell you the same thing, even cigarette smokers who, you know, they don't get high and intoxicated from a cigarette, but they'll always say the same thing, I can stop anytime I want to. And cigarette smokers don't stop until they die because they get cancer, and then they, why me? And then all of a sudden they're gone. Same thing with drug addicts. They overdose somewhere, alcoholics, whatever. They do stupid things. And y'all making it seem like society, like somebody's doing this to Adrien. Adrien is doing this to himself, man. You supposed to be a mentor to Deen. You're not supposed to be on the same. Like, Deen's supposed to look at you. Y'all both grown, but Deen's supposed to look at you knowing this is a respectable guy. This is somebody who was like a big brother, like an uncle, like you know, this is somebody, you know, who I can learn from. What the fuck can Deen learn from Adrien other than don't be like this dude? And they both got the same problem. They're both drunks. The same thing. Every time I see them, they both sit up there with... And y'all sit there like dummies typing in, yo, Adrien living his best life. Y'all said the same thing about Mike Tyson because you sit there eating mushrooms. And why is it you got to be high or drunk to live your best life? So being a junkie is a cool thing now. These motherfuckers supposed to be athletes, right? Deen will never be great at boxing. Deen will always be just an average boxer. He'll always be what he is. He don't take the sport serious. He's not going to make any real money in this sport because he's not dedicated to the craft. You can't be a drunk and be an athlete. But this day and this time, people will tell you, hey, man, just do whatever you like. You know, it's your life. Right. And this is why you arguing over money. Small amounts of money on top of that. But this is why y'all bitching over money. Because you guys don't understand. It's like the blind leading the blind. Nobody's leading nobody in this situation. 36 years old. What the hell would make me be 36 and hang out with a 25-year-old? Other than it's a relative or something. But outside of that, nah. Yeah, you're all grown. But nah, man. Nah. No. You shouldn't even have the same mindset as a 25-year-old. But again, let's remember, when he was 5 years older than what Deen is now, he was telling Al Heyman, yo, keep me busy, yo, when I'm in the gym, I don't get in trouble. Keep me busy. Like, you can't control yourself. You don't have self-control. Remember the scene where he was sitting there, don't put your hands on me no more, and I'm serious. He didn't even sound the same person. You know what he reminded me of? He sounded like Eddie Murphy. When Eddie Murphy was imitating his father. You know this? It's at my house. That's the same voice he had. The same voice he had that Eddie Murphy had when he was doing Raw, Delirious, or whichever one. I think it was Delirious. When he was imitating his father. And I'm just sitting here like, damn. This dude done hit rock bottom to the point where, look at him now. Like, look at him now. Just look at Adrien. Every time I see this motherfucker on camera, he's drunk as hell, or high, or both. Every time I see him, you know how stupid you look, and you stealing money from your so-called partner. So now you're not friends with him anymore. Friendships is fragile. You know, people are very fragile. These relationships are not real. I feel like everything is for the cameras. I don't think none of these people are really genuinely friends. Honestly, I don't trust it. I don't believe in it. I think they all full of shit. And even for Deen to not look at this dude, Adrien, and realize this dude has a problem. I don't think he's somebody I could even trust being around. See, that's how I see Adrien. Why Deen don't see it? Because Deen is just like him. He's just an older version of Deen. You see, immature, inexperienced in life, but every time you see him, they walking around drunk, drinking. Every time I see Deen, this motherfucker want to fight somebody. Deen, you can't even fight that good. You little motherfucker, every time you shoot that fade, shoot that fade, shoot that fade. So you too dumb to focus on your craft to make some real money in the ring. But you for the cameras always talking about shooting a fade with somebody, knowing you ain't going. That dude Larry Wills is slinging your little ass around like a rag doll. You getting slapped in the face like a bitch. You got punked by Adam 22. Like what? Who takes Deen serious? Who takes him serious? Every time you gotta shoot that fade. You gotta shoot that. I got my stuff in the corner there. You gotta shoot that fade. You gotta shoot that fade. Yeah. And where's Adrien in the midst of all of this? Just an older version of you. Too weak and too dumb. Don't know shit yet. You see, any money that Adrien get is going into alcohol and strip clubs. And when you sitting here so high that you hunched over and the damn bitch gotta hold you up, your dumb ass wake up the next day or whatever, don't even remember the girl, you don't even remember what the hell happened. He was out of his fucking mind. You can see that shit in his face. He's sitting there, eyes closed, laying for. I think that motherfucker do more than just drink. I done seen a lot of drug addicts and alcoholics in my lifetime, and alcoholics and drug addicts. So I know he looked like he does more than just drink. But regardless of what, big ass pot belly and shit, man, and you see him in there with his old coach in there hitting mitts and all of that, and so what? So what's that supposed to mean? I'm a drug addict that hit mitts occasionally? What was that supposed to mean? I'm gonna take this boxing shit serious, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know. You say that shit every couple of years, Adrien, and then you either get in the ring with some underclassman and get your ass beat or have some little lackluster fight with somebody that nobody cares about. At 36 years old, you were drunk, probably more than that, and pretty much it's just pathetic watching this guy. Because when you need help and you refuse to get help, you just want to do what you want to do. Okay, exactly. People can't trust you. You're not a good person. And pretty much when you're drunk more than you're sober, people going to get the worst version of you almost every single time. And I say almost because only time is when your ass is asleep. They're not around you. Other than that, nah. You know, so him showing up to do podcast shows drunk. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. And you supposed to look out for the youth, right? You supposed to be a better example to Deen. You can't be a good example to nobody except for what not to be in life. And I got to just say it like it is. Y'all can sit here, oh, poor Adrien and prayers up and all that bullshit. Yeah, y'all can prayers up my ass. Prayers up your ass. All that bullshit y'all talking, prayers up, and yo, man, I hope God do that. Yeah, I know. That's black people problem. Y'all always worried about your imaginary sky daddy changing somebody's life. This nigga don't have no integrity. He doesn't have any ambitions on changing his life. He wants to do what he wants to do, and this is how he wants to do it. So yeah, let's take advantage of him. Let's put him on our show. Let's put him on the show. Let's let him make some money. Let's take his stupidity and get paid off for him. Y'all don't get it though. It's just like Mike Epps. I told you how he was sitting there talking about how, man, no matter how rich you are, how much power you got, whatever, only power you got as a black man is over other black people. And him and some other guy sitting on some show, they had some little midget guy with their little, deformed arm, and they making fun of him and all that. And I'm like, yeah, look at this bullshit. But this is what y'all don't understand, right? This is what y'all don't understand. Nobody cares about you. They only care about what they can get from you. And when you're too dumb to protect your own self, can you really get mad at the fact that people use grown-ass men and women because they allow them to? I'll bet you tell Adrien, yo, you need to stop drinking, man. I guarantee you he get an attitude. I'm grown, man. Right. So do what you want to do. Go out here and find a way to make money because you're too dumb to keep it in the ring, to be professional. And all this shit that went on in his life earlier that led up to him doing what he's doing right now. People that saw it way ahead of time that warned him, nope, they was haters, right? Right. That's what you are now. That's how petty y'all are. Oh, they haters. Right. Everybody's a hater. Okay. Right. That motherfucker told you out of his own mouth, Al Heyman was giving them money and they was just going to strip clubs and stuff in the clubs, just spending it up. Okay. And that's all he want money for now, to support his drinking and probably drugs too, and him going to strip clubs. Let me ask y'all something. What sense does it make to go to a strip club? Just to watch some chick strip, you throw her your money and you so drunk you don't even remember the shit. I mean, the mentality used to be, nah, we gonna go find the finest women up in there, we gonna leave them at the end of the night. Yeah, because we really gonna get the real payoff. You understand what I'm saying? What is this? And we were sober. So if you're drunk, what are you enjoying? Being a drunk is a way of trying to forget, just like a drug addict, forget what your problems are. You try to get away from it. You don't want to be in that headspace to remember what's bothering you. So when you sober up, you got to go get drunk or high again. And this is why they stay drunk and why they stay high, because they're not happy in life. Y'all think all of this shit is funny and entertaining, but it's really some ignorant, dumb, stupid nigga shit. That's all it is. This ain't got nothing to do with black people. This ain't got nothing to do with educated people. And I don't care. Listen, and when I say educated, I ain't necessarily talking about school. But either or. Just people who know how to make wiser and better decisions in life. People who, look, do you realize right now on YouTube, there's nothing you can't learn? That you can go online and find out anything? And here's a 36-year-old man who just basically walks around drunk, high, hanging with motherfucker 10 years old, 10 years younger than him, you know, actually 11 years younger than him, and he basically doesn't even feel stupid being cursed out and told off and kicked out of a fucking car by a motherfucker that young, because he's just as immature. They're both on the same wavelength, both of them. So it is what it is, man. You watch Deen look like a clown. You watch Adrien look like a clown. Then they said, let's put these two clowns together. And that's all you saw. A good person don't steal from anybody, but especially from somebody you're supposed to be friends with. So y'all keep making excuses for Adrien. That's exactly why his ass is in the position he's in now. Because Adrian's a big baby that needs guidance. Because on his own accord, he doesn't know what he's supposed to be doing as a grown man. That's sad. That's all I got for you guys right now. Catch you guys on the next video.